my cause.
Hello everyone. Judging from my little intro there, I believe everyone knows where the song comes from, and it comes from Pokemon, a story about a young trainer who wants to be the greatest Pokemon master out there. And to do that, he catches Pokemon, he trains them, and he beats other people with it. In short, competition. So that analogy brings back to my topic, which is the grass being green on both sides of the fence, which I translate as both sides of the fence have grass, which is even. No one is better than, no one grass patch is better than the other, which I use as an analogy for competition. So what's competition? Generally, sports competition is where multiple people compete with each other to win a trophy. But as a concept, it's basically where multiple individuals or groups try to outdo each other in order to obtain some sort of benefit or victory. A few issues with this concept, but before I try to outline 3 of my points, I need to say that I understand competition is essential in order to give us better goods, better services, and better products. It makes because companies do not want to lose money. But I'm going to outline 3 of my reasons why I dislike competition as a concept. Number 1, not everyone's a tough guy. So basically what this means is that since in a competition, we constantly have to outdo each other and push ourselves to do the best in order to, to get that promotion, to get the best grade, to get that research done. And not everyone's best is able to best other people. They can try their hardest, but even then, they still struggle to make an impact against other people who are just better than them. And that's just the fact. Some people are just better than other people in certain things. There's nothing you can change about that. Even if you try your hardest, some people are just better than you because they also try their hardest. And if you keep on losing out to people, if we keep on, giving in, it messes with your brain. And some people, they'll just take it, all right, it's just the fact, I'll try again next time. But many people also, they cannot handle that. They get stressed, they get depressed, and worst case scenario, they do something stupid. And that's very, I would say messed up. And that's one reason why I don't like competition. Number 2, the sinking relationships. So basically, if you are constantly just focusing on yourself and in order to improve yourself in achieving that one particular goal, you're going to be focusing all your efforts on yourself that you just by accident neglect the people around you. You neglect your friends, your family, your colleagues, the people who actually care for you. Because you are just so driven, you're so motivated that you want to accomplish that goal, that you just you ignore them, you forget about what your actions have any effect on them. And if that continues on, eventually people will just feel uncomfortable around you and they will gravitate away from you. And when you achieve your goal, and then when you turn back and you look back and if you see nothing, sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, is it really worth it? Is it really worth the struggles to obtain all the accolades, the achievements, and just have nothing to come back to at home? Is it really worth it? Number 3, fighting every day to get by. Now, if you are a very driven person in which if you set your goal, you just gotta win, you gotta, best your opponents, your competitors, so you can get that promotion, that good grade. And waking up with that kind of mindset every day, it's probably tiring because you are not giving yourself a break. You could potentially view every single thing that could distract you from achieving a goal. And you can view it as a threat, as a distraction, and that that you just confine yourself into this very narrow box and you're like, I have to do this, I have to achieve this, if not my life is gonna be it's gonna be over. My life is just based on this thing. And personally, I would not want that kind of life. But if you are into that kind of life, that's fine. But just take note that if you keep doing this, if you keep having this mindset, and if you do not achieve your goals, it messes with your brain again, and it leads to the aforementioned points which I brought up before. So those are my three issues that I have with competition as a concept. But again, I understand it is important for us to have competition for the betterment of our society. However, I sometimes just wish that people would just, think about it, just reflect. Is my behavior affecting other people? Is my actions, my competitiveness changing the way I think, the way I see things, the way I believe how things are supposed to be? This video was just basically a sharing session, something to bring up food for thought, so that we can all reflect and be better people, you know. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it, or maybe it provoked you to think about things differently. And yeah, I'll see you next time.
一、二、三。